Hello. Hi. So I have an Amazon haul. This is my subscribe and save stuff, so it's not like anything super spectacular, but I figured my Amazon got delivered, so let's open her up. Difficult to cut while you're holding a camera. I'm a professional, folks. Don't try this at home. Meaning holding one thing in one hand and operating a razor blade with the other. All right, I'll be back. All right, so I've already taken the packing stuff out. Here's what I have for my subscribe and save. I have a Downy Rinse and Downy Rinse and Refresh, the Cool Cotton scent. Personally, I think that the scent is the best. It's not too intense where you smell like perfume, and not even like a perfume, like Tom Ford, Marc Jacobs, But I think that this smells good. It also makes your clothes smell just fresh. Not necessarily like, again, perfumed or anything, but just like clean. On top of the, soap. But I like this. Plus, I specifically get it for the rinse feature where it helps to break down residues, rinse away odors, and freshen fabrics. I think that it does work really well. I used to use white distilled vinegar, but I heard from a person who is a, what do they call it? A technician, a washing machine technician. And they said that it is, white vinegar isn't good for the insides of the washing machine. So they recommended that I buy this, like not me specifically, but people in general, instead of using vinegar, to use this or something similar to this, because it is specifically designed obviously for the washing machine, so it will treat the hoses and stuff better. So I have my Downy Rinse and Refresh, and I do go through all 48 fluid ounces in 30 days. In fact, I go through it before 30 days, but that's probably just because I do too much laundry. Okay, next stuff, we have liver support bites. We have calming and cognition bites. Some more bites. Hip and joint bites. And last bite, allergy and immune bites. Oh, I wonder who these are for, huh? Yeah, I wonder. So, the boy has allergies, and his ears used to get built up so much with like this gunk. I thought he had ear mites for a long time, but it's just allergies. It's just yeasty allergies. Yeah. And then this, because he's getting older, so, want to keep his joints nice and healthy and happy. So he can continue to chase the birds in the backyard. It's one of his favorite things to do. Liver support bites, because unfortunately, the boy has valley fever. And because he has valley fever, he has to take medicine called fluconazole. It's an antifungal medicine, and the medicine, along with the carprofen that he also gets, affects his liver. So the liver support bites actually have helped him, because we get his blood work done every 3 to 4 months. And the Zesty Paws liver support bites actually have helped to lower his liver enzyme values. So if you are looking for a liver support supplement for your animal, I recommend this one. It's not too expensive either, but Now, I will say one thing, that Charlie is a pain in the butt. And he won't eat the liver support bites just on on their own. I have to put in, like, so basically I'll pick up one of each, put it in my hand, and then he'll eat it just like that. And then lastly, this calming in cognition. He's got anxiety and also cognition, to make sure that he stays sharp. Here's my kitties. All right, back to what we got. So, also for the boy, organic kelp marine seafood. This is to help support his thyroid because, same thing, when we got his blood work done the last time, the person I spoke to on the phone, the vet tech, was like, hey, his thyroid was a little bit elevated. It could just be because of the medicine he's taking, but I looked up something that I could give to my dog to help support thyroid function, and this is what I found. And he seems to like it, so I just sprinkle it onto his food. And what do you weigh? I think last time I remember he weighed about 87 pounds. So yeah, I do 1.5 scoops. All right, so for the cat, my little kitties, we have the Origin 6-fish recipe made with wild caught whole herring, salmon, flounder, Acadian redfish, monkfish, and whole hake. Yes, look at the girl. Spoiled. Yeah, aren't you a little princess? There's your food. 7 pounds. And honestly, Amazon really does have the best price, at least when it comes to Origin. I can't, say for other. What are you doing? Gross. I can't speak for other animal food brands, but I know that when it comes to Origin, Amazon has the best price. Thanks for vomiting. Also, you're great. Best cat ever. Okay. Now this is actually not something that I normally get in my subscribe and save. This I bought during the spring sale, but they just included it in my order because it was running slow on the shipping. The Medicube Zero Pore Pad. I'm really looking forward to trying this out. It's got AHA, BHA, panthenol, and allantonin, and sodium hyaluronate. My mouth and my brain are not going at the same speed when it comes to that one. But yeah, so I'm excited to try these toner pads out. And the last thing that we have for the subscribe and save is his food, which Origin Senior, made with free-run chicken and turkey and wild-caught fish. So believe it or not, Charlie is actually going to be 9 years old this year. Not until about November, but he is technically a senior, even though he looks like a puppy. At least I think he does. I may be a little bit biased, but I remember when he was a tiny puppy and I could hold him in my arms, and now it's a little bit difficult to hold him in my arms. But that is the Amazon subscribe and save haul. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Bye.